I'm Larry Davis, the managing partner for Bunkers Mortuaries, Cemeteries, and Crematory. For years, we have been honored to provide a Memorial Day service, but because of the unprecedented pandemic that we've been experiencing, we're unable to do that this year. So we've put together this virtual Memorial Day service. I want to thank all of those who sent in their videos, and we hope that you enjoy this service and have a happy Memorial Day.
Hi, I'm Chaplain Michael Engfer with the 926 Reserve out of Nellis Air Force Base in Las Vegas, Nevada. During this Memorial Day weekend, we want to remind you of all those that have sacrificed their lives for our freedoms. During this difficult time of COVID-19, we're reminded all the more how important it is for all of us to bind together for the common good. And that's just exactly what we do in the military. We work together for good. And so as we endure this difficult, challenging time, specifically this weekend, but also over the next few months, remember that working together for good accomplishes great things. Now, as we remember those who have worked together for good in the past that paid the ultimate price, let us remember them before God and those that are continuing to serve. Let us pray. Gracious God, on this Memorial Day weekend, we remember and give thanks for those who have given their lives in service for our country. When the need was greatest, they stepped forward and did their duty to defend the freedoms that we enjoy and to win the same for others. O God, you have taught us that no love is greater than a man lay down his life for another. These honored dead gave the most precious gift they had, life itself. For loved ones and neighbors, for comrades and country, and for us. Help us to honor their memory by caring for their family members that they left behind, by ensuring that their wounded comrades are properly cared for, and by being watchful caretakers of the freedoms for which they gave their lives. Holy One, help us to remember that freedom is not free. There are times when it costs is extreme. Never let us forget those who paid so terrible a price to ensure that freedom would be our legacy. Though their names may fade with the passing of generations, may we never forget what they have done. Help us to be thankful and worthy of their sacrifice. In your most holy name, amen.
Hi, Councilwoman Seaman here. I want to talk about why Memorial Day is so important to me. I know what freedom costs. I come from a line of great men who have served, and I have learned what families sacrifice when their loved ones are deployed. I am proud of all of our service members who have served, and it is not only today but every day we should remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice. Please join me in taking a moment to remember those brave souls and their families they left behind. We owe them a debt we can never repay.
Hi, my name's Stavros Anthony, and I'm a member of the Las Vegas City Council representing Ward 4, and I would like to ask all the residents of Las Vegas and Southern Nevada to join me in recognizing our men and women in the military who have given their lives to defend this country and to defend freedom. This is Memorial Day, and that is what we do on Memorial Day. We remember those men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice, defending our country and really defending freedom and democracy around the world. So I'd like to thank Bunker Mortuary for putting on a Memorial Day event, and if you can attend that event, that would be great. If not, please take your own way and your own time in remembering our military men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice. God bless America, and God bless you. Thank you.
Hi, this is Las Vegas Councilman Cedric Crear, and I just wanted to wish everyone a very humble and gracious Memorial Day. It's great that we take time out of our busy schedules to recognize those who gave the ultimate sacrifice to provide protections for us in our country. Today is a day of sorrow, but it's also a day of celebration. We celebrate those lives that have made that sacrifice on our behalf. So thank you. Enjoy the day. Please remember those that have lost, and God bless.
Hello, I'm Mayor Pro Tem Michele Fiore, wishing you a very happy Memorial Day, and let's not forget to celebrate our veterans who have served our country and paid the ultimate price. Our office will be out there putting flags on our veterans' graves, and I just want to make sure on this Memorial Day you say a prayer for our veterans that served our country.
I'm Carolyn Goodman, the mayor of the great city of Las Vegas. On this very special Memorial Day, when we've all had such a trying time, we must remember all of those who sacrificed and given the ultimate sacrifice so that we would be free and happy and have a future because they made the ultimate sacrifice. We too must join together as a compassionate, loving community to make sure the future generations after we're all gone know it's because of the sacrifices of these beautiful men and women that have given their all. Be well, be safe, and be thankful for the sacrifices of others before us.
Difficult times, it is important for all of us as a nation not to forget our traditions. Memorial Day is a time in which we pause to remember those who have made the ultimate sacrifice in service to our nation. These selfless individuals are the foundation of why our country is so great today. This day is an opportunity to demonstrate that although these individuals may no longer be with us, they live on in our hearts and in our memories. It is a day of respect, remembrance, and reverence. I'd like to share a powerful quote that really resonated with me today. Our flag does not fly because the wind moves it. It flies with the last breath of each soldier who died protecting it. On this solemn day of remembrance, I want to thank all the family members of service members who provided love and support throughout their loved ones' time in uniform. You all served right alongside each of them, and like them, you have my respect and gratitude. In closing, on behalf of myself and my staff, I wish all of you comfort, health, and peace. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Congresswoman Susie Lee, and I know we're all heartbroken that we can't be together to celebrate Memorial Day at Bunkers Memorial Park. I just wanted to take a minute to commemorate and express my gratitude to the families, to all the men and women who laid down their life for our freedom. This is such an important day for all of us to honor those heroes in our country. I wish you all a happy Memorial Day. I am sorry I can't be there together, and I look forward to the day we can come together again to celebrate our heroes who have fought and made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom.
There's nothing more humbling than to be able to address veterans and military families on Memorial Day. We can never thank you enough for all you've given us. We can never praise you enough for your incredible acts of valor. We can never provide you enough to compensate for all you've sacrificed. And we can never promise you enough to reassure you that your service will never be forgotten. And yet that's why we have Memorial Day, so we can at least try to do those very things. Thank, praise, provide, and promise. Memorial Day grew out of the war between the states. At least a dozen cities from Pennsylvania to South Carolina claim to have started it. But it's not important where it started. What is striking is that after the war, everyone felt the need for a day of reflection, a day to restore the dignity of those who had died so brutally, so far from home, never to be identified. A day to underscore the contributions that had been made by the fallen. A day to ratify how important their courage and sacrifice had been. It was, in short, an essential part of the nation's nourishing and healing. Today we continue the tradition. Memorial Day is a time for remembering and paying tribute to those who fell on the battlefield so we could live free. It's a day for picnics and for time with family and friends. A day for flag flying and anthem singing. A day for storytelling about acts of courage. A day for smiles and tears. And a day to say thank you. to the fallen, to veterans, to those on active duty, and to the military families who always make such sacrifices. Let us say thank you as individuals by doing some random act of kindness for a stranger. Thank you as a society by showing respect for our American servicemen and women whenever and wherever we encounter them. Thank you as a government by providing soldiers what they need to get the job done in the field and by giving them what they deserve when they get home so they can heal and transition successfully to civilian life. Just as the military pledges to leave no soldier behind, let us as a nation pledge that we will leave no veteran behind. This day and every day, let us honor the memory of those who have made the ultimate sacrifice with actions that fulfill our commitment to our troops, our veterans, and our military families, and that are worthy reflection of those who have gone before.
Hi, I'm Senator Jacky Rosen. Memorial Day is a time to remember our fallen heroes whose sacrifices made freedom possible. This weekend, let's reflect on the incredible sacrifices these men and women made and honor their memories, remembering that they gave their lives so that our nation would endure. Thank you to our Gold Star families who also made an incredible sacrifice. The stories of our fallen warriors must not be forgotten, and those stories, well, they live on through you. We owe our fallen and all of our service members an immense debt of gratitude. So let's reflect, remember, and give thanks to all those who have given so very much for our nation's values, for our security, and for our way of life. To all those who served or are still serving, we thank you. We will never forget your sacrifices.